Hello, my name is Jennifer and welcome to part 44 of my Life and Death Rags to Riches Legacy Challenge. And if you are returning, welcome back. And I had Roman do all of the options for Thanatology. Let's just take a look here. So we can't, well, he always had the option to earn certification, but he is at the right level of Thanatology that he needs for his career. So we're going to do that. And I've tried to have David do all of them in hopes that maybe if he gets that pop-up from work, maybe that was what we needed. Oh, and I had him painting. We're going to stop painting because I don't know how long it's going to take you to earn that certification. And you work at 9, so we should get you started on that. So I'm just going to I know I had shown this last time, but read theories on. So I had him read all of these and that got him to the level 2. If not, I don't know if he's gotten to level 3. We'll look while he's doing that. No, he's still only level 2. But he's leveling up his skill while he does his earn. And maybe we didn't need to do any of the rest. Maybe just doing the earn certification would have gotten him to level 2 perhaps. I don't know. I don't know if you can have a boost in a club for that. If we have that boost, let's take a look. Because, yes, we can. And we didn't have it because we were on a tiny lot, so we didn't really need it. Now we're not on a tiny residential lot anymore. We were using, disconnected walls, and now we don't. We have fully connected. It's a proper house. That's why we have a basement now, because we couldn't have done that beforehand. Finished writing, so he's got to level 3, so he can speak. The only thing I don't like about this is they speak this dead language, and then they tend to get embarrassed. Okay, why don't you get dressed? And why don't you rally the troops? Oh, yeah. I had a mod in my game that changed this playful to, I think, maybe happy. I ended up taking it out. Because they weren't... I'm not saying it was that mod. But my Sims in this save weren't eating. They would pick up the food and they wouldn't eat. They'd just sit there kind of stuck trying to eat. And I was like, there's a few mods I had added, including the one where there's a bug fix mod that changes the extra serving you get with the batch cook aspiration, which currently is bugged, and instead of having grab a serving, it has resume cooking of whatever it is. So I took that one out too. I don't have that in anymore. That seemed to be like maybe that was the one, but it could have just been a bug, and it could have been just exiting the game and coming back in fix the issue, and I just happened to take some mods out while I was at it. So I have no idea if any of those mods caused the problem or was just like a one-off thing that now having restarted fixed it. Okay, so Annie, you are hugging. Oh, that's cute. Where are you actually? You just like to wander everywhere. You'd think you have the wanderer quirk, but I don't think you do. You love water and love sounds. That's not... Oh, that is this one. For some reason, I thought it looked like the one from whatever kit it was. It was really cheap when it came out, and then they upped the price again, because obviously that was a mistake. Okay, so we have this pop-up. Undertaker career. Congratulations on receiving your forensic safety certification. So, and he got to level 3 and not any higher. He's completed the nerd brain aspiration because he had gotten the 5 things. We upgraded the rocket ship and they were working on it together. And I think he must have reset on his own. And so he got some counting that his brother didn't. So David's still working on it, as are Micah and Poppy. But I think Elizabeth, her rocket science isn't high enough. Right now, they're doing the highest. Oh, no, I'm not on Elizabeth. I was trying to switch to Elizabeth, but she wasn't high enough, so she can just go to space. She's high enough that I feel comfortable with her going to space, but I kind of have found, after years of playing, that if you actually upgrade the rocket ship, you're more likely to have better outcomes from the various adventures that, so now I have them work on things together, and if I, because I tend to play with households with more than one sim. So, okay, you're gonna hug. Why is that showing as a movement thing? Hey, no. You come here and you work on your things. No, don't go away. Just stay here. And I want you to work on your stuff. Actually, I should make sure that it's not a holiday. Or if it's a holiday, that it's not a day off. And because I want him to go to work. We're trying to get through the career, and he's supposed to work today, and I want him to work today. Hopefully I got rid of that early enough that he goes, because I don't really need Zoe to go. But anyways, but I just wanted to really show that he had got that done. So why is it saying he's 50% done? It said he's done. Can he still do it? Oh, well, let's go back. Because he said, it says, congratulations on receiving your forensic safety certification, but the daily task is only showing it as 50% done. Oh, that's not so good. Okay, why don't you change? Why don't you get out of those PJs and put some clothes on? I can't, alright, you can't do anything with this because we need them to be finished with their work. You could just read the, rocket science. Or you know what? Why don't you teach? Why don't you teach her a little bit more so that she can work on some of her skills? Because I want her to max them, and we can get to level. We can age her up. We can level her up to the next age. Okay, so we got that one done. So Poppy, where are you? You do have to fix or upgrade because we have this broken. So I was like, let's get through that so you can repair our dishwasher because it needs to be repaired. I don't think Micah is. He still has to upgrade. Is there anything else? Yeah, there is still. Oh no, I think we're done. Complete. Okay, so everything is done. And do you work? You work in 3 hours. So you don't really have time. You don't work for 2 days. But you're already at the fixer upgrade and you need your logic skill. So we don't need to worry about any of that. So I'm just going to have them work on upgrading things. And if we have any pop-ups with Roman, assuming he actually goes to work, I'll be back with that or with anything else that's happening. So we do have a pop-up. This is toe tags. Another death has come in from off the coast at the House of Fallen Trees estate, which I'm pretty sure was one of the ones that you could research. But fright seems to take the life of just about anyone who walked through those doors. In fact, Roman's records show 3 deaths in just the past year. What could be so scary about a house? Could it truly be cursed? Or could it be truly cursed? So we can mind our business. We can honor the dead. We can track down these ghosts. And the previous choice lends insight, which, again, I was hoping doing that, research on the thing would help. But no, sell this information. So we're going to honor the dead. So I might need to look into this. And it's without me having looked into it. So I'm saying I might find out this is not correct. But I'm kind of wondering by skipping the first few levels, if maybe there was a pop-up that came down earlier that we didn't get because we skipped the first few levels. I don't know. We're going to honor the dead. And see. Roman shares a few kind words before beginning his process. Hopefully these mysterious deaths one day stop, although it is good for business, and he got a medium performance gain. So I'll be back. So we've had 2 promotions. One was for Micah, and he chose his branch, so he went the author route. I didn't record that because it didn't really matter. And for Roman, because he'd already chosen his branch, he just came home and he'd had a promotion, so he is now a cremation specialist. And so he wouldn't work on Monday, though he did originally work on Monday. He does work tomorrow and he needs to read, which David had to do at one of his levels too, but he has to get painting skills. So I actually, without looking, which I probably should have I think I chose the right branch for them because Roman has been painting. So, and that's something that's a skill that when I now have looked, it does seem to be that they need. But I still never found anything with respect to that missing thing that was based on a choice they had made previously. There is a different pop-up that you're supposed to get at the lower level. And I don't remember if we got it. And then when they choose their branch, they get their respective pop-ups. So I'm no closer to figuring out how to get that option that's grayed out. So if you know, let me know in a comment, and maybe I'll have seen it before I get through this. But I'm also trying to finish recording so I can update my game. So I don't know. But it also takes a little while because of the fact that, okay, you can burn that track. And then maybe you should take some potion. A plentiful needs, because you kind of need it. Or you could, you look like you're, try to clean. You can grab a serving of this, which has motivating grilled cheese, so it's supposed to help with one need from going down. Okay, it's whatever. And have you appeased a gnome? No, you haven't. And of course, I keep jumping in the house. I keep sticking them outside, and they keep coming back inside. Future cube for that one. David, did you appease the gnome? This keeps closing. This is a bug that started, or it's reported as a bug that it closes. I expect they did it on purpose. It's just kind of annoying. We're going to blast it because I think we have the stuff. He hasn't appeased a gnome, so we're going to give a future cube to it. And though it's awkward because of all these violins hanging all over the place, not that easy. Okay, iron cannons are. That's why I was saying I like to upgrade everything, because then you're more likely to be successful with these missions, which is kind of good. You know what? Just drink this if you can. Can I move this out of the way? No. Let's try that again. They keep coming back in the house. I keep sticking them outside the house because they get in the way. While we have kind of a decent amount of space, we only have so much space. I don't even know if we have enough gnomes for everybody, to be honest. Maybe I should put these gnomes back in Zoe's inventory. Or maybe I should just put them in Poppy's and we'll just sell them because they're kind of annoying. Though I might have to buy a couple of gnomes just to, because I don't think everybody's completed. I'm going to do this so I can sell them all at once. So she has a thing, coupon there. So actually, while I'm at it, I should, oh, not that one, but I should sell all the rest of these so that we don't have them cluttering up her inventory. So I will sell those too. And we're going to activate that coupon because she needs some upgrade parts for her aspiration. So I had her looking, not that I need to save money. I'm just like, it's the principle of the matter. Actually, maybe I should get seeds instead of the upgrade parts, because we don't have the where's the seeds? We don't have rare, so this is a good way to save a lot of money on the rare seeds. She should be able to get the rare plants because she gets like discount upon discount, and it can take quite a lot, so it's still a lot of money. So we'll use that instead of the other. We'll just pay full price for the... Not that it matters. They have plenty of money. It's not an issue at all. Upgrade parts. Like these ones are already cheap. It's the, these ones. But even these... Oh, we still get to use it. I thought you could only use it once. I thought that's what I had noticed before. Okay. Definitely we're getting the discount on these too. I guess maybe I've never gone in. Okay, well, so maybe because we were still kind of doing the thing. I don't know. I'm not complaining. It just I thought I had checked previously and it only had worked one time. So I'm trying to get her to, she only has one more thing. Bottle parts. And she only has one more to do before she can finish this. But, anyways, that's, so that she'll be the second one complete. And Micah actually, oh, okay. Do you have handiness skill, Micah, or do you need to work on that a little bit more? Yeah, you're pretty good. Alrighty, well, yeah, she keeps going. Oh, she's playful. You know what? Why don't you come here and play? Play inside, because that will help you with your imagination skill, which you're only at level 2. You're not really leveling up very quickly. And her potty was like, did not move at all. Keep trying to get them to potty train her, and she, yeah, and she's tired. She's playful from eating a family recipe. Ever have one of those days where you just don't have to worry? Annie is feeling the vibe right now. Well, I don't know what need is supposedly helping you, but you know what we're going to do is we're going to grab this and bring it in here. And you know what, Zoe, I bought this so you could play. You can train your, that's uncommon, that's the best you have, is uncommon. You can train that one. You can train that, and again, I'll be back. So it is Monday, and David and Roman are at work, but David has this opportunity. I have no idea, but it says, an unfortunate financial crisis is affecting one of David's clients. It's hard living in this economy, even as someone who is not living. Will David's kindness peek through? And the name is cost of living. So we can either offer Simsurance or absorb the cost. And my guess is probably offering Simsurance is like the way to go, but we're wealthy, and I think David is the type who would absorb the cost. So we're going to do that. Oh, all right. We had this one before. This is a Roman one where we had the one about the beyond the grave. So we cut a serendipitous deal last time, which he didn't even have the thanatology skill. And I think at the time I was thinking that he was going to get the souls, but I think he somehow offered souls. I don't know. I don't remember. So, we should probably do a different one just to see what happens. So this time we're going to call Grim to finish the job. I'm going to guess we're going to get the same one again. So we'll see what this is. Grim owes you one for your discretion. Now that soul is safely in the afterlife where it belongs, and this won't be a mark on the NWDD's insurance record. So Roman cast off his mortal coil. It's just that he got to level 5. I don't know why. He paid $150. He did get a performance gain medium. That was the one where he absorbed the cost. So it says cost of living, a truly generous offer. David should be wary not to do it too often, lest he bankrupt himself. Even in death, debt follows. But obviously, we're not going to bankrupt ourselves. We're really, oh look, we got to level 2 of the potty skill. But I'll be back. David is home, and he got a promotion. Roman did not. So he is now a service manager, and he works on Thursday. So he has tomorrow off, where Roman doesn't. So Roman has a chance to catch up with his work tomorrow. He has to write obituaries, and so I'll have him do that. And though he looks like he wants to grab something to eat, his needs are not the best. I'm not sure what that is that he's grabbing. If that's grilled cheese or cookies. I can't really tell. I was thinking it was cookies. I think it may be cookies, but they kind of look a little bit similar. I do have special cookies, and of course they're in their work clothes, so I should probably, I'll let him finish. Yeah, definitely a cookie. There are homeworks. Well, that's not going to help you. You don't have to do homework. But it gives you a focus +2 from eating a family recipe. Fueled by brain-boosting family recipe is experiencing peak mental focus with burning passion to knock out homework at lightning speed. Well, it's not really useful for you, but you can come here and write. Well, I guess there's no real rush. You could probably do something fun first. you have to, you know what, you need to get your logic up. You no longer need to do that. So you can come down here and you have to write some books is what you need to do for your work. And we'll get you to do it also for your aspiration, your writing aspiration. So we're going to come here and resume writing the book that you were writing before. And then David, you need fun. Why don't you rally the troops and change your outfit into something else. And then you can come up here and you can observe the sky, because that will get your fun up and work on your handiness, your logic skill that you need. And you are home. Well, you could eat those cookies, but you're not hungry. You could eat those cookies and get your... but it doesn't matter. You can just do your homework. Why don't we get you changed out of that? And you can do your homework, and then you can practice juggling. She hasn't been doing very well with that. Okay, you're still working on your shapes. We need you to max all your skills so we can age up. So I guess we should probably invite someone over that she can befriend so that we can make our first childhood friend. And I find elders are a good one for that. Unfortunately, we can't split by elders in age. So we're gonna... I'm just looking by the name because the pictures aren't showing here. I was gonna ask Agatha if she knows her. So I'm just trying to look for the name. It's not as easy to tell. If we do know her, we're not as good friends. Oh no, it's not by... It isn't... I think Waylon hates children. Yep. So that's not gonna work. She was near the top, so we're gonna see if we can invite over to the current lot. And no, you're not going to play in the water, young lady. You can ask why, and then you can friendly activities. No, not play. That was the activity I wanted. She has maxed her imagination. Her communication is very close, and even the other ones. The potty is really the furthest off. But, and if we have her talking to Agatha, that will help her with her communication anyways. Because we want to get her to try and... I'm just trying to get, the mood lights. The other thing is I want to get her... Everybody has to leave the lot so she can go to daycare. Okay. You know what? Why don't you... I don't know if you have adopted her as a care dependent. You have. So you can encourage doing homework and encourage good grades. Because I don't think their parenting skill is really that good. I was thinking it was just Kara that didn't have good skill, but it was not just Kara that doesn't have good skill. But we're actually going to leave this part here. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!